Let's bring you this story about the Hawks arresting the Director General in the KwaZulu-Natal Premier's office, Nonhlanhla Mkhize. This forms part of a probe into the Mhlathuze Water Board involving fraud amounting to 40 million rand. In 2019, the public protector found that the then Mpumalanga DG had acted unethically in relation to a tender for a 2013 memorial service for former President Nonhlanhla Mandela. Our senior reporter Dasen Thathiah spoke to Siyabonga Maphumulo earlier from Mhlathuze Water.
Firstly, what we do want to say as Mhlathuze Water is that this is an issue that has from the get-go received all the necessary attention from the board of Mhlathuze Water. There has been the necessary continuity measures put in place, and it is not true that the amount that you have alluded to, no action is being taken. In fact, we have come this far precisely because when this issue first came to the attention of the water board via a whistleblower, an investigation was then instituted to get to the nub of this issue, and we do believe that it is precisely because of the outcomes of those preliminary forensic investigations that we are then able to take this issue forward.
What does this mean going forward? Because if that amount of money was allowed to slip through the cracks, and we imagine that we know in KZN, especially with the lack of infrastructure in so many areas, as well as what need water is, especially in the north and in other areas, what preventative measures are now going to be taken so that you don't have a recurrence of that?
I think, Dasen, we do have measures put in place as Mhlathuze Water. For one, we have an effective risk management unit. We are also audited by the Auditor General of South Africa. As we speak, there is an audit going on, and it is out of the outcomes in part of the last audit that was put in place in the last financial year that we are then able to detect this malfeasance, for want of a better word, and actually institute proceedings against it.
Okay, I want to just find out about this because this is a very important question, considering that the chair was approached directly, according to that investigation, and there was someone posing as a member of the National Intelligence Agency. That is a huge allegation and also of concern. What has happened since then? I mean, for example, is the chair being protected, especially working with such a sensitive investigation? How will we ensure that it continues? Because when we spoke the last time, you said the investigation itself is not finalized. How will we ensure that the chair is kept safe to ensure that this continues?
Dasen, I would really not like to broach into issues that are specific to the safety of the chairperson, but what I can reassure the viewers at home as well as the stakeholders of Mhlathuze Water, particularly our industrial clients as well as the municipalities that we serve, is that it is business as usual. The chairperson of the board of Mhlathuze Water, as we speak, is on the ground executing Mhlathuze Water's mandate. Has always been the case. We would not like to really go into the depth of the allegations of safety threats and the SIU people opposing as SIU representatives. That is an issue which rightfully the Hawks have pronounced upon, and we believe that they are taking the necessary measures on those allegations.